Всем привет! Мы продолжаем серию наших интервью с иностранными студентами, которые живут в нашем общежитии. Сегодня у нас в гостях Робин из Бангладеша. Предлагаю начать. Hi, could you please briefly introduce yourself? Tell us your name, your age and your major.
Thank you. I'm Robin. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm 23 and I'm studying advertising and public relations faculty.
So the first question is, which factors influenced your decision to choose Russia as a place to study?
I was very nervous when COVID situation hold up. Then I was suffering from lack of decision. Then I decided to go abroad to continue my study. And every country, they were suspending visa and immigration facilities, but Russia was the only country who was still open their visa and immigration facilities. So I decided to come to Russia and continue my further studies.
And the second question is, how do you cope with language and cultural barriers that arise during your studies in Russia?
Well, frankly speaking, not every Russian people speak Russian. Some people have a multi-language experience, and most of the people living in Moscow, like young generation, they speak English, and English has been my second language. So it's very easy, and on the other hand, it's also difficult for me to interact with Russian old people. They don't know English, but still I'm surviving with language barrier.
The third question is, which aspects of the Russian education system you like or maybe dislike and why?
I don't have any preference our education system, because Russian policy is still better than some subcontinental policy in our country. But Russia should change some education system, which they should introduce more discipline in English. Most of the universities, they have only Russian discipline. So I think for taking more international students and granting our international relation towards country to country, Russia should take more adopting decision in English to introduce with English subject and faculties.
The next question is, could you please tell us about your experience of adapting to life in Russia? Which difficulties did you encounter and how did you overcome them?
The question is perfect because the month is November and it's winter time, and Russia is really hard and harsh between winter, and you can compare the changes between winter and summer. Life in Russia is really hard in winter, and it's really become enjoyable and blossom when it's in summer. And in spring and autumn, it doesn't feel like it's spring and autumn because of global warming.
My last question to you is, what advice can you give to other international students planning to study in Russia?
Well, most of the international students, they are studying our scholarship, and their study mode is in Russian language. So I don't think I am able to give them advice, but I would say if Russia allows English language in most of the universities, then more international students will attract to come in Russia and settle their life in Russia.
Okay, thank you. That's
Thank
it.
you so much. That was very good, and I was so nervous, but thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.
На этом все. С вами была Ксюша. Буду рада увидеться с вами в следующем выпуске. Пишите комментарии, оставляйте реакции. Пока.